What's up, guys? New another video. I'm collecting some free duckweed from my natural aquarium. I know a spot I could go to. I can only do this, summer, springtime. I can't do this in the winter. So the winter, I do have to buy duckweed. But if you live in a tropical spot, you could probably, or like Florida or something, you could always just go get duckweed for free. I usually never buy duckweed because they usually charge you $10 for a small portion. It's not even a lot. If I buy $10 of duckweed, it should be like a whole bag. It does spread fast, but I put duckweed in my stock pond. That shit crashed. So I don't know. But I think it's like 1 plant per 4 or 1 plant per 5 a day. Usually that's not that bad. I think I went the right way. Yeah, I did. And it did rain last night, so a lot of everything is like full bloom. It's very muddy than yesterday. Just not gonna put my phone on the floor. I hate flies. I just fly right into your fucking eye. Of all places. I just saw a fucking bean. And it was growing. So this is all duckweed. And I'm gonna just scoop some up in the bin. Then I'm gonna take my ass home. And these fucking gnats. Actually, I'm gonna just go from this side because it's more green. So my water spot is polluted, so there's like malaria, leeches, other shit here. So it's important not to just take from anywhere, but it should be good. So I am gonna put this, I'm gonna pause this and then get the duckweed. And I got like basically this. I'll be right back. So I got all the duckweed I want. As you can see, there's a lot more duckweed here. This is going in my natural tank, not my like stock pond. I might start putting duckweed in my stock pond if I could get shit to start growing in there. That's only if. So I'm gonna see you guys when I get home, and then I'm show you the tank. Put the duckweed in. I did get a lot of dead leaves in there too, so it'll naturally add some stuff to the natural ecosystem anyway. So okay, I'm out the woods. It's gonna be a shorter video. I don't want to talk too much when I get home, so I'm gonna just talk on the way home, kind of. Basically, just putting the duckweed in that, because I don't really know a cold water plant right now that I could buy and put it, because most plants I have are tropical, so I don't really know cold water plants or plants that do good in cold water without melting and stuff. And then so far for like what's inside of the aquascape tank, it's basically a mix of coral ponds. There is another coral pond without the like side balls on them. I don't know what that is. It could be gill lice or whatever they call it. I forgot the name of it. But basically a type of lice that goes on a fish's gills. I don't think it's that, because like I said, the spots that I get my stuff from is very polluted, so there's no fish there. So how would them shit survive with anything to eat or feed off of parasite wise? There's a lot of worms and stuff, detritus worms. There's a lot of malaria. But a lot of these things will die off, and then a lot of it's easy not to grab. I got like a turkey baster and I kind of just grab what I want. Usually corepods are really easy to snatch up, but once I put them in a tank, they all gone in seconds. And when I get to the house, I'll show you guys like how I just dump this stuff straight into the tank. Some people, they put it in the ecosphere and then you take out what you want from it and then put it in the tank. I kind of just skip that whole process, put it straight in the tank. There's no lid, so I'm not worried about mosquitoes really, because I have everything I have to kill flies, so basically I can kill mosquitoes with it. But once my pond is ready, I am planning on getting mosquito fish. Not a lot, maybe like 4 or 5. Maybe just 4 males, you know. I don't want them breeding, but 4 males just for the summer. The winter, they really have no use, but you know, they'll just be there for the summer at least. Just to kill anything that has eggs in my pond by mistake. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys when I get back home, and then I'm gonna show you guys a tank and me putting a duckweed in. Hey, what's up guys, back in the house. So this originally, I got a small portion of this duckweed, but since it grew so well, I just wanted to get more. I was gonna wait for this to just spread, but I was like, let me just do it now. The water is a little brownish. It used to be green. It gets brownish when like I have to do like a small water change, but usually I don't have to. It clears up. And as you can see, the coropod population really popped off. Now a lot of them are at the top. I know it's hard to see, but I have a lot in here. I used to have just like 4 or 5, and now it's like countless. It's a big group of them right there. And so far, straight up corepods everywhere. Nothing really else. You can see them on the surface a little bit. But we'll definitely add some new stuff to this with the... A lot of stuff hitches right on duckweed, so... I'm gonna pour this container in. Actually, I'm gonna just kind of put it in like that. Just kind of want to rinse it off a little bit. And I'm gonna put you down real quick, and then I'm gonna do that, because I am gonna get that tripod, I promise. I've been saying that forever. Alright, we added most of this stuff. I'm gonna just scoop that gunk off. Actually, yeah, I'll probably scoop this gunk off. But there's a lot of life on that, so I might leave that in there for now and then scoop it off later. I am gonna do a water change. But that's all the duckweed I collected. So we filled up the whole left side. I'm gonna do a water change and be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Actually, let me turn off the fan before I forget. Alright, I turned off the fan, so we're back. And that's how it looks with like, I'll say 50% water change. Pretty clear. If you see this is like spirella powder. I usually, when I put it in my pond, I put it in a jar. I'll mix it and then leave it in a jar for like maybe 30-40 minutes, and it will really dissolve into the water. But for these guys, I just toss it in, and then it will slowly dissipate everywhere. You can see it's falling. And then it will like decloud up, and then that'll be it. So I have seen a decent amount of new guys in here. I actually saw Daphina. I know I have trouble saying that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put you guys really close to the tank. It'll focus. Actually, I don't think we see anything. Actually, just one guy right in front of. There we go. So you want to do a ward change? All these guys disappear for a little bit, and then after like an hour or two, they'll all come back up to the top. I just gotta find out where they're at. Yeah, a lot of them are on the bottom right now. It's a little hard to see because the tank is a little. It's hard to keep this tank clean. As you can see, there's a lot going on down there. I can see a little worm on the glass. I don't know if I could pick it up. I will have to find it with my finger first. See, there you go. Little wormy guy. See, a lot of that stuff will die off, like, within the 30 days. But usually I don't add any of these stuff to my tank until, like, I 100% know what it is. See, this guy is new to me. Kind of looks all red. But we do have bladder snails in here that I want to eventually transfer to the stock pond, just for that algae cleanup. We get a look from the top. So we got just just the right amount of duckweed actually for the top. As you can see, some of them from yesterday already rooted down, and then hopefully all of the new ones will root down, and that will be my filter for this tank, just the duckweed. And then I'm gonna try to find a cold water plant that really grows good in cold water, because there's no heater on this because it doesn't need a heater, so I just want to keep track on that. I'm always checking my glass. I don't know why. Actually, that's a huge bladder snail. Oh my god. He must have always been in here, because there's no way I grabbed this guy today. He looks like he has a parasite though. Or is that just him? Dang. Camera, please, focus. And I do have like a sort of medication to like treat parasites, but I wouldn't put it here because I feel like it would just kill, you know, everything. I don't want to kill everything. Man, that's a huge bladder snail. I hope that's not like a parasite though. That would kill it. That would be sad. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eye out, see what's in here. Just keep a good look on it. So far, no smell from this actually. Well, it does smell, but it's not like coming out of it because I don't have a water pump in here. So usually when you have stinky water and you have like air pump, it will evaporate, and then that evaporation will get the smell out into your room. So this is very well contained in itself. If I do take a sniff, it doesn't smell stinky though. Not, but it kind of smells like spirulina powder because I just put it in, so it actually smells good. But you know, maybe at the end of the week, if I didn't do a water change, it might be a little funky, but nothing a quick water change won't fix. Alright, you can see I'm making her way to the top now. So far, definitely corepods, bladder snail, couple bladder snails. Alright, he doesn't have the thing that was on him anymore. Maybe that was his, like, thing? I don't know. I haven't studied bladder snails. I know snails do weird shit, so that might have been some, like, airbag or something he produces. I have no idea. But for right now, duckweed will be the main filtration. No filter. Where is the biochemical filtration is going to happen? It's going to happen on the rocks and the big log. The log is all surface space, and there's all beneficial bacteria could grow on it. And that's about it. That's all I need. I might add some plants at the bottom. This tank is actually just dirt on the bottom. I went for just a straight dirt style. I wanted to get it as natural as possible, see if I can make it work. And this is, I forgot what I made this tank. I didn't make a video from start to finish, so it's hard to tell, but I say it's like 3 weeks in. Doesn't look bad to me. And then once the population like pops off of the coral pods, this water will look clear immediately after I put the powder, because it will go feeding like crazy. But basically the powder just lets them eat from the water column. I can see a little fidgety worm. I don't know if you can see him. There he goes. Spazzing like crazy. I hate those guys, honestly. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I have no updates on the pond really. Everything's been growing. I had to take the mangrove trees out that filter pad that I had them on to make them float, because eventually once the mangrove absorbed enough water, it got too heavy and then it started sinking. I could still buy styrofoam and do it that way, but I don't know if I want to do it styrofoam style. I kind of like them just zip tied, and then for them to be just growing on the side. All of them seem to be doing well. I haven't seen any of them die progressively, except for this one. This one's yellowing a little bit. Oh, that's a dead leaf. As I say that. But I could just ban dead leaf from like transport. It's only been about 2 days-ish. But we're gonna see how these guys grow out. Most of them do look good. This one looks the best. This one looks real well, but I'm just paying attention to the roots. If the roots look good, everything else doesn't matter. A leaf dies, whatever. I just gotta keep my eye on them for the most part. And then if I do end up needing to styrofoam them, I will. I'm just trying to avoid it for right now. I don't like the styrofoam style. Because the whole point of these guys is I can't really, they grow into a pretty good sized mangrove tree, but you have to get the roots long enough and stable enough to actually like root them into the substrate and for them to stand on themselves. So I just gotta take care of them until that point, and then once I get past that, it's cool. So we're looking at like, it's about 15 inches down to the substrate from the top of the water. So I need about 20 inches of plant to work with. So basically, because this part is not supposed to be underwater, so I need this, every inch of this out of the water. So I can't have like exactly a 15-inch plant because the whole thing will be underwater. And that's it for this video. I put that other glow light just because, I don't know, my other plant doesn't really need it, so I just put it back. Everyone's doing good. I actually found my betas going into these flower pots, which is actually funny. I'm also kind of scary because I kind of got scared they'll get in there, but they're really good at maneuvering out of it, so I'm gonna trust it for now because they seem to really like it. And this thyme has been doing super good, so I might get more and put it all in the back. Take those sticks out and put more of this. I think it's like water thyme, water. I forgot the name of it, but I really do like it. Like it a lot. What is this? Oh, a piece went off. They actually said this could grow without like being rooted, but I'm gonna just plant it back. See if it does good. The dwarf hair grass, well, the giant hair grass, pretty much is dead. I don't think it survived the ammonia spike. I'm probably gonna have to take that out soon. I'll replace it with something. The fern, Java fern's been growing crazy. It's sprouting the babies. I don't know at which point do I want to take those babies off and plant them somewhere else. So I'm gonna just kind of wait on it. It is a slow growing plant, but it's always growing, so that's what I like about it. Everything else is looking nice. Everything else is looking green. I'm trying to get the Poptos to climb this up so it doesn't go into the water. I'm just waiting to like see how it grows in what direction. That's gonna be it for this video. Catch you guys on the next one. And as you can see, the powder really spreads out that whole tank, and then that'll be their food for the whole week. I don't have to douse it or anything. It will just feed off of that all week. The population will grow. I do a water change, put the water back, and then douse it again. And pretty much that's it. That's pretty easy maintenance for that tank. 1 water change a week and 1 teaspoon of powder. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out. And in my next video will be next weekend, and then I will give the 2-week update for the tank. With a 2-week update for the filter, because this filter is only a week old, so it can't process the ammonia in this tank, so I have to do like a 90-80% water change, which is painful. So I actually took a look inside and it looks like it's doing real good, like gunk wise. The bags look decent. It looks like it's getting a lot of the gunk out. The filter pads actually didn't look too bad. Like the water is clean. It's just an excessive amount of nitrates and ammonia, which it's not getting cleared out because there's nothing to clear it out because the biological filtration is not stable in there yet. And until 6 weeks, it's not going to be good. And then once we get past 6 weeks, it's going to be amazing. And once we get to 2 or 3 or 4 months, it'll be outstanding. So just waiting until then. And then the first fish are we probably gonna get some female betas, because I only have 3 female betas in here. I had 6, 3 died. And you always want more female betas than less, because it gets very nasty territory. When it's a lot of them, the aggression spreads out. They're not focusing on one fish, and it's really more peaceful, and they kind of chill out more. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.